Hello everyone, I just realized I hadn't recorded any of my Arena Luffy teams. I had only done Arena Croc, so here are my 3 teams that I made. This first carrot team, it's technically not a no-stall team since there is damage limit, and that prevents you from clearing stage 4 in one turn. But it's not really, you can't really clear a stage with damage limit in one turn very practically. You have to use stuff like Frankie Captain, and I just don't feel like doing that. For this team, Reiju is replaceable by any character as long as they are boosted by Carrot, and I would recommend a Sai character as well to help out dealing damage to Zoro on the 4th stage, and Law if you get him on the 3rd stage. I think Law has less HP because I find it much easier to kill Law than Kid. And Kid's the important one you want to kill in one turn since he does bind your crew after one turn. You need a despair reducing support, so maybe you could replace Reiju with, I don't know. You can take that into consideration when picking a replacement for Reiju. You could maybe some Sai Luffy and put Rayleigh support. On this stage with Big Mom, you want Semla or Wano Orb on Toki, and that's really all that matters. The rest does not matter. Remember to use Toki special. There are so many times where I've just forgotten to use Toki because it doesn't have any immediate effect. And you'll see right here why we only need an orb on Toki that can't be manipulated. She herself almost deals 100 million damage, so yeah. Next up, I wanted to try the new Katakuri. Now, this is not like the optimal showcase for Katakuri since the final boss is Dex typing, and that just, it's really bad to run quick into Dex. So Katakuri and Vista on this team actually just are not boosted by Stampede Luffy. We're running Stampede Luffy here because on the final stage you get inflicted with both Despair and Paralysis, and on the 3rd stage you get Despair, so I thought it might be worth running. That Stampede Luffy might be worth running. Monet is on all 3 of these teams just because of how good she is for this arena. She alone will delay Zoro, provide a conditional boost, and remove his resilience. If the supports are set up in a way so that you have a guaranteed strength and the Sai orb, using Luffy's special grants you a Sai orb, and if you get Law, it's fine to kill in one turn. Like if you tap Luffy last, since he does like 10 million damage by himself if you get Law against, oh, he should do 14 million then, if he did 7 million against Kid. There's this fly flying around and it's distracting me. Use Vista before using Katakuri's super type to make sure you get that orb boost extension. Katakuri's super class, very nice. You want to conserve an orb for Luffy just so that you can make sure to kill Zoro next turn. To be safe, you want to tap with Luffy last. I had a matching orb on Germa, so I didn't do that. There might be some orb RNG on that stage, I'm not certain, but Luffy makes a bunch of orbs matching, so it should be no problem. We don't want Luffy's 4 times attack boost, so we use Germa. He also has no type advantage, but Germa does. Use Vista special last. I should do the special order exactly as I did it, since Katakuri is also an orb booster, and you don't want to use him before Germa, since Germa cannot convert their thing into an attack boost, while Katakuri can. And here Germa's doing what? Almost takes out the boss entirely by themselves. 47 out of 50 million. 50 million seems to be the standard nowadays. Then we have a Yamato and versus Ace team. The two Ace legends here is kind of redundant, but it's also needed, since I'm using versus Ace's captain ability to get around the special rewind. I'm also using his versus ability on stage 4, so make sure to charge that up in time. Using Sabo and Ace's swap ability to guarantee 3 of those orbs each turn should make it pretty achievable. The Mr. 3 and Miss Golden Week support on all of these teams was just to guarantee a strength or a Psi orb on stage 3. There's actually a lot of redundancy here. We don't need Shinobu's end of turn damage since Monet already gets rid of the resilience. And we don't need Monet's conditional since we have versus Ace's burn conditional, which is stronger and longer. Damn, in these recordings I got pretty lucky. Does not matter that you do not have their, if you don't get their super swap. Sabo and Ace, I mean. And if you wanted to, oh, I forgot to mention that the ship was needed here. But it's not actually needed, since you could use support Arena Kawamatsu on Kiku, who will reduce paralysis by an additional 2 turns. Thank you for watching.